in creating this sort of collaborative change that you talk about,
Right.
you had to create some shared values within your team and probably within the Walmart team too,
Right.
and that they sort of align together with Walmart's values and the like, right? Because they're your partner. Can
Right.
you talk a little bit about, how you identified those values and sort of made them stick in your team's cultures, but also Walmart's team culture?
Well, that's a great question, because one of the things in the Mirror team got together, we were surprised at how the two companies' values were, even though we were operating way differently, our values were very similar. So then we said, okay, if we're going to go forward, we need to agree to operating principles between the Mirror team themselves. And then we said, okay, we got to take those principles and put them into values for our team. So what we did is my leadership team got together and we said, let's pretend we were starting our own company from zero. What values would we want to see? So we made a list of values and described what they would look like. Then we took all the members of our team and broke them into smaller groups and let them discuss it, ask questions, and so forth, brought all the input back together and put it together. And then what we ask is everybody we made it in a document, and everybody, you had an opportunity to sign it or not sign it. And
Mm.
then we framed those and gave everyone a copy, so that these were what we all had agreed to. Some of them were like high standard of performance, that we're going to be a recognition and reward based organization based on performance. Uh, we were going to be act like owners. We're going to win as a team. There's no I in team. And then when we ever had new people join the team, we were very clear in there when they came for their look-see. We said, here's how we're running this. Here's how we're leading this team. If this fits with you, great. If it doesn't, we suggest you find another place to serve. And then my leadership team, uh, we adopted servant leadership as our methodology for going to market, which combined the best of Walmart and the best of P&G. P&G was much more hierarchical. Walmart was much flatter organization. And it just, we as a leadership team said, our job is to turn the traditional model of leadership at the top upside down. So what we're doing is promoting and helping to remove roadblocks and help people achieve what they're doing. And then collectively, we'll have much more energy and much more breakthrough happening than if everything has to go through and get approved from a small group of us.
Yeah, what I love about what you just said though is that, when you created values, it really was not necessarily a top-down approach. It was just
Right,
what you did with P&G. I mean, with Walmart, it was a collaborative approach,
right,
right?
right,
So everybody in your team had to buy in,
right.
everybody in your team had to sign off, but also people in your team had the ability to create those values as well. And so it was sort of an iterative approach towards it all. I love that.
Yeah, and we also gave people the freedom. If any of us are behaving different than these values, you do us a big favor if you call it out. And there were times that that I got called out on something, and and it was true, I would apologize or whatever. So that was what we tried to do, is really bring it to life and not make it just be something on the wall.
Yeah, so you were, if you will, getting back to the servant leadership side of it, you were serving each other
Right.
in,
Exactly.
in many respects, right?
Yes.